Childcare has changed over the years. Some of you already utilize some sort of childcare. Imagine if you did not have that. Can you work or go to school? I am a single mother of 2 kids and have always struggled to access quality childcare. Now that my children are older and their need for childcare has ended, I understand that there are still children and families that need care today. Therefore, I have chosen to join an organization called Parent Voices. For the last 7 years, I have fought alongside thousands of mothers and fathers to access reliable and affordable childcare. Throughout the history of childcare, there has been a few changes. Today, I will share with you the history of the childcare system in the United States and how parents are leading the way to fight for a more equitable system for all children in California and across the country. Mothers will do anything for their children. For generations, women in the United States have been looking to provide a safe and nurturing place for their children. Native Americans would strap their newborn onto a cradle board and walk around and work with their child. Pioneers would lay their infants in wooden boxes and fasten it to the plows so they could work. White Southerners would watch African American children while the African American women would work in the cotton fields. The most horrific of all would be leaving infants home alone in a crib or older children left to fend for themselves while the parents work. Unfortunately, some things don't change. Due to these factors, the government created a new child care program to care for their country's children while their fathers fought in the war. And the mothers worked in the factories, fields, and as nurses in the war. Children's Day Nursery and Family Centers first started in 1893. Because child care was hard to find, some people could not take their children to a child care and they had to bring them to work. In return, children got hurt, lost limbs, got sick, and died. In this era, women were supposed to stay at home and take care of the children, the house, the husband. However, because the men left to go to the war now, the number one priority for women was to work outside the home. After World War II ended, women left the workforce in large numbers to allow their husbands to reclaim their jobs. Due to the shift in the workforce, the need for child care centers diminished and women went back into the home to care for their children. This meant that the child daycare homes would need to close their doors. California was the only state that kept some of these centers open even today. Many years have passed, but sometimes some things haven't changed. We are still fighting for our children and for our child care. Parent Voices is a grassroots, parent-led, parent-run organization fighting to make quality child care affordable and accessible to all families. Their tagline is, "Child care keeps parents learning while children are learning." Parent Voices was founded in 1996 by Patty Siegel, who always fought for affordable, quality child care. She started off with 5 chapters, and now there are 15 chapters throughout the state, including chapters in Northern California, Southern California, Central Valley, and in the Bay Area. Parent Voices has many strategies to fulfill their mission. One of them is called Stand for Children Day. It is held on the first Wednesday of May. At this event, parents march through the streets of the state capitol, chanting and marching for their children. After the march, there is a rally on top of the steps of the Capitol where parents, leaders, and state legislators speak. Some of the highlighted speakers last year was Senator Mark Leonard from SF and Holly Mitchell from LA, and other child care supporters. Then when the rally was over, we had legislative visits with our local city representatives. Every day, parent members are working together to create policies that will support all children in California. They know best what parents need and are the best advocates to create these new policies. The work of the Parent Voices has been recognized nationally. The statewide organizer, Mary Ignatius, and Oakland director, Clarissa Duthard, were chosen to receive the Miss Foundation Women of Vision 2016 award. It was said that it was a well-deserved honor for all their work building the organization that fights for affordable, quality childcare in California. What are the best and worst jobs to work for? Should childcare be a concern? The top 5 companies to work for give you a few incentives like free childcare, free meals, and paid sabbaticals. The top 5 companies are Google Inc., Wegmans Food Market, the Boston Consulting Group Inc., Bard, and Edward Jones. As stated in the article, Great Place to Work, more importantly, these companies maintain happy, productive employees, offering underlying quality, including autonomy, opportunities for creativity, and ability to impact the direction of the company. This statement is so true. Workers make for a happy and productive workplace. However, not everyone is fortunate to have a great job with benefits. There are people who work in low-wage jobs, like in fast food, receptionist, general office work, and these low-wage jobs don't offer childcare or other benefits. For low-wage workers, it is much harder to find a childcare. There are only a few programs available to help pay the high cost of care, and these programs have long waiting lists. As a parent, this must be extremely difficult and put parents in the awful predicament of having to choose between work and safety of their child. In conclusion, jobs have changed, so has childcare, and for the future, it will have completely be changed. The history of our childcare started a long time before an actual building that held the children to play and learn. Also, an organization that fights for each child and their family, especially since there are just jobs that do not support the family, like in childcare. However, there is still a need for childcare that remains today. Throughout the history of childcare, there has only been a few changes. Remember, childcare keeps parents earning and children learning.